Hello mask fans, and welcome back to another edition of my videos. Today we're going to talk about some of rare masks in my collection. I want to define what constitutes a rare mask, a hard to find mask, and plain out simply limited run mask. And the difference, I think, is people should have an idea of what the difference between a rare and hard to find mask is. Alright, so what I did, I pulled out probably what I would consider rare masks from my collection and one hard to find mask from my collection. So the first one to talk about is Ranger Bear here. This one was actually made in 1979, and I would constitute this one as a rare mask. One time. It was made in the 1970s, late 70s. Two, limited run. Ed, I think, said he made less than 14 of these, and there's only probably about two I know of that are still out there floating around, and I got lucky finding this one. I had Ed sign this one at Mass Fest, and this one is number 8. The stamp Distortions Unlimited, 1979, number 8, and had Ed sign this at Mass Fest 2 years ago. So this is what I consider a rare mask. One, you will be hard pressed to find one of these, and somehow I just looked up on eBay one time, and this mask does have some issues. It's starting to show some cracking. The latex is still pliable, but it's just showing some age. And I have reinforced the hat's brim here to help hold it up, so to keep it from drooping. This one probably be a good candidate for a foam fill. So this is what I consider a rare mask. Number 2, I would say Elliot the Cat is probably the rarest mask I have in the collection. I bought this off of eBay. That came up about 2 years ago, and I want to thank Pete and Dirk for both talking to me about this and allowing me to win this one, because this is considerably a stupid rare mask. One, if you look through all the catalogs, it's only going to show up 1 year in the 1987 catalog. And number 2, when Ed was talking about it in one of David's ladies videos, which I'll post a link in it below, it was at a trade show, and Jim Lawrence was there along with Mr. Morris, and he was saying that Phil Morris did not like this one too much. It's probably going to get canned. So that's probably why that mask only showed up 1 year. Now understand, Distortions and Morris Costumes did not have an exclusive relationship. It was a partnership, and in Lee Lambert's book Remember the Future, Ed talks about his partnership with Morris Costumes and how both of them have benefited throughout the years. So the seller I bought this from said he bought this directly from Distortions Unlimited, which made a lot of sense because it was not carried by Morris Costumes, so therefore only a very limited numbers of these masks have made it out there. And to find one in mint condition, still has the tag on it, I would consider a very rare mask. And this one was probably painted by Ed, just the unique style and the shading that Ed does with his mask that you can see. But Elliot the Cat is a rare mask. And in the book, Lee wrote Remembering the Future for Distortions Unlimited. I sent this picture in to Lee, and he included it in his book. So this is the actual copy of this mask right here in Lee's book Remember the Future. And as you know, Lee also wrote the book for this Don Post, and so when Lee wrote this, there were some publishing issues. Some things didn't quite get included, which I was hate to see to go, which was the catalog compilation that was supposed to accompany the publication of the book. So I'm missing a few catalogs. I got most of them. There's 2 years I'm missing, an 84 and an 87. I do cheat a little bit, and I use Morris Costumes. Alright, so going back to the point of the video, a rare mask. Another one that is a rare mask that was only produced, made it rare because this mask was produced by Distortions Unlimited, which is David Smith's Bat Mask. David Smith still makes these masks. Also, Dev Studios made the David Smith Bat Mask, but this one was one of the few that came out in the early 90s by Distortions Unlimited, and there's some cracking issues on this mask, and it's lost some hair, but it says a Distortions mask on the bottom. And if you look at the video that Ed made that was emceed by Tom Savini, you will see a copy of this mask in the video along with the wolf mask. Not in any catalogs, but it is in the video, so confirmed that Distortions Unlimited did make these masks, and plus the shading and the gray latex is very distinguishable for Distortions Unlimited masks. So there you have it. Rare mask because of limited edition and time period. Rare mask because it did not get produced unless it was from the factory. And this is a rare mask because it was only in limited quantities directly from Distortions Unlimited. However, not an impossible mask because, again, the mold still exists. Now, other masks in the collection I have still are considered probably rare by collectors, but you gotta understand, sometimes the mold masters still exist for some of these masks. Like Trick or Treat Studios has picked up a few of Distortions Unlimited's masks. So for whatever reasons or whatnot, Ed decided not to continue them at Distortions Unlimited. So those masks are rare in the sense that it's hard to find them. However, the mold still exists for them, or could be produced in the future. For the ones that have no mold masters or foam masters, Jordu has done a great job recreating with the Resurrection series for Distortions Unlimited. Snow Beast and probably being the most famous one, and then the Astronaut, which are two really hard masks to find themselves, which are, I would say, very hard to find but not impossible to find masks, because they are out there and you do come across them in other people's collections. But I would say probably these two in my collection are probably my most rare masks. If you have any questions about what I think a rare mask is, or want to continue the discussion on, leave some comments in the section below on YouTube, or go into one of the face group masks on Facebook, and we'll continue discussion there. But yeah, rare mask, hard to find masks, ultra rare masks, it kind of all distinguishable. It's just sometimes you see them on eBay, everybody lists a rare mask. Well, that one wasn't really rare, it's just now it's hard to find, or it's very collectible, which, you know, some of the Michael Myers masks can be from Don Post, if you can find some of those. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this quick video. Stay scary, my friends. Halloween's almost here. Enjoy Mask Fest coming up for 2019 in 3 weeks in Indianapolis. I know Eric has a great show planned for everyone, and God bless. Take care.